Hi, this is my project for Veterans Day. Tomorrow is my presentation and I'm going to rehearse it now. Wish me luck. The Department of Defense has three military departments: Army, Navy, and Air Force. Army operates on land, Navy in sea, Air Force in the air. I explored more about Air Force and the types of aircrafts. The first type is attack aircrafts. They attack targets on the ground from the air. They support ground forces by clearing obstacles in front of them so they can move forward. They have their own defense techniques to protect themselves. Infrared missiles are heat seekers. They sense the heat of the plane's engine exhausts so they can find the aircrafts. Flares are used to distract these missiles. After being released from the aircraft, they ignite on their own. They're made of hot burning metals, so when they're released, when they're ignited, they can be equal to or hotter than the aircraft's engine exhaust. The missile gets confused and starts following the hottest flare, leaving the aircraft alone. So here is an aircraft and it's releasing flares to distract the missiles. This method of infrared countermeasure is called decoy flares because these flares are released, and when they're released, they can distract the missiles so they don't follow the airplanes. There's also a radar countermeasure called chaff, and they are used to distract radar missiles. Radar missiles are metal-seeking missiles. They send sound waves and receive reflected sound waves to detect metal planes. Chaff is made of thin pieces of metal substances, and when they're released, they can create big metal chaff clouds so they can distract the planes. So here are the thin pieces of metal substances, and they go inside the chaff cylinder. The next type is fighter aircrafts. They're small, fast, and maneuverable, designed to fight in the air. So this is a fighter aircraft. The next type is bombers. They're strategic weapons used for long-range strike missions. They're covered with anti-reflective paint so they can stay camouflaged when they're going into the enemy's territory. So here's a bomber. When these fighters and bombers are going on long missions, how will they refuel? Obviously, there are no gas stations in the air, and time is so crucial, so they can't come down to the ground every time they need to refuel. So how about someone delivering fuel in the air? Here comes a tanker refueling all the needy recipients. There are two methods of refueling. The first one is flying boom. It's a rigid telescoping tube coming from the tanker. So here's a tanker, and so this is a boom operator, and he's inside the tanker, and he's maneuvering the boom to go into the aircraft's fuel tank. The next method is probe and drogue. So a drogue is a flexible hose that's coming from the tanker. So the drogue is a shuttlecock, looks like a shuttlecock, and acts like a parachute to stabilize the hose in midair. It also acts like a funnel to help insert the fuel probe into the drogue. The last type is reconnaissance. It's used for air surveillance to monitor and report any suspicious air activity. It is also used as a spy aircraft to spy on enemies. There's another type called weather reconnaissance. It is used to forecast weather and go into the hurricane, and designed to go into the hurricane to the eye of the hurricane and measure its density and intensity. This information gets sent to a satellite, which sends it to the National Hurricane Center so they can accurately forecast the hurricane movement. All of these, this is Hurricane Hunter, and it has been inside many hurricanes. All of these amazing techniques and technologies have many man efforts and sacrifices. I sincerely thank all the veterans who were and are serving for our country to give us a safe living. Thank you.